PI, so you can see what the person is going through. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. Anyway, welcome to the bungalow. It's first time you're coming. So we also own bungalow. Maybe I'll just bring you inside and I'll share with you something first before we go in. Remember some of the roles that we play is crisis emergency management that involves emergency protection. For students specifically, I have emergency fact sheet, we give them lanyard, we information telephone numbers, we give them thermometer and all things. Okay, we started this a few years ago and then basically everything is done. Okay, but if you look at the right, that's for students. Okay. We also do emergency preparedness for pandemic flu. So we look at technology, see how best we can bring the equipment that can serve the population. Anyway, the super forest. We need different faculties to do management. We actually acquired these thermal scanners, which is used in the airport also. 18 pieces, located in new training we're doing. So to make it facilitate for pandemic flu in future.
Any reason that you need it?
Oh, there's two. Okay. One reason is last time only the black and white. You don't know who's the color, who's the guy. You pick up the wrong person. So now the right, actually from the clothing and all things, you know, everything to the person is correlated. And then the focus also will tell you later on. So before you enter our building, we want to make sure that you are not sick. Okay? We are very concerned about that.
I almost want to subject you to secondary.
So you carry the card because you want to drink hot water to show the people is heating up. So this is one equipment. So resource for it, technology, we need to facilitate so that the entire community, if something happens, cameras are good, enhance the population.
One of the reasons why we do this is also because in the past we are actually doing the manual. We saw it deploy a lot of people and it subject more people at risk in the sense. So with this new technology, they actually reduce the requirement of the manpower to man the station, at the same time also reduce the closer contact. That's
also using meetings.
We have 18 sets issued to all community. Okay, so if the pandemic flu happens, then we will decide on the
You not jaga the entry to anywhere.
Yeah.
there's no, you cannot, you can't.
Yeah,
very
just
borders,
to
super
open.
borders. So with this, so again, it's ownership. We create ownership. Everybody is responsible. Go to the computer section, take a temperature, and go for the lecture. Go to the office.
Our policy to them and also our education to our faculty visa. This concept is called centralized screening, decentralized enforcement. That means everybody goes to a centralized area, you screen through, right? And then once you get screened through, you get a sticker, then you can go to the different office or lecture theatre. But the people manning the lecture theatre office will have the responsibility to safeguard your own premises. You come in, you don't have, sorry sir, can you please go there and take again?
Otherwise, it's impossible to control it yet.
Yeah.
This is emergency or center during a crisis. This is a need. All meetings are coordinated. Of course, during so-called peacetime, this room is extensively used for training. Yes, it's away from the main hub.
Safety officer for this faculty. I provide mainly advisory services to staff and students and oversee all the safety and health matters in the faculty.
Hi Zia, it's great to have you here. Take a seat.
Thank you, Prof. So Prof, I've heard a lot about your research, especially breakthrough research on nanoparticles, and I have also read most of your journal articles. I found it really interesting.
Oh, really? I'm glad that you enjoy reading my research paper. So as you know that I'm going to use some chemicals, hazardous. So it's a big concern for me. So could you advise on it?
Sure. I will take you through the process and maybe introduce you some of the tools and services that OSHI has to offer you.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. But I hope it's not going to be too tedious for new PI.
No, not at all, Prof.
That's
So
great.
maybe I can start introducing you to the lab commissioning toolkit that all new PIs receive from us.
All right.
Yeah. So as a PI, you are tasked with a very important job of directing and conducting high-impact research. So it's our pleasure to assist you in achieving that target safely. So this is a welcome letter from our director, Dr. Pang, so you can read it at your own leisure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and there's also a commissioning checklist that you will find useful in preparing for the commissioning process ahead.
Okay.
Okay. And these are some decals and cards that's used in managing of hazardous substances and your emergency preparedness. We've got two different sizes of GHS stickers that's used on your chemical bottles. Right?
Oh, that's wonderful. But if it runs out, where can I get from?
That's one of the services that Oshi provides.
Very neat.
There's lots of it lots of stock in my office. Your lab staff can always come down and take however much they want, whenever they want.
Yeah, sure. Thanks very much.
This is for
So,
you, Rob.
sure, I will keep it.
So I see that you have a good table in your office as well.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So that is in line with our ergonomics program that Oshi has, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Do you mind maybe I can walk over to the computer and maybe show you what are the services we have online?
Yeah, why not? That's a good idea.
Could I, Prof?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if you see, this is our main Oshi staff level, right? This is our tab under safety, security, sustainability. We've got various policies, directives, and manuals that you may find useful under the various hazard classifications. If you scroll down, you can see. Yeah. I wish to particularly highlight about our training. Yeah. We used to have classroom face-to-face training that all my Oshi colleagues used to provide. Now we have progressively moved on to our structured safety training system. Yeah, so it's all available online. Our biosafety training, chemical safety training, and a lot of other trainings that used to be classroom based. It's all online. You can take it at any time at your own pace.
That's great. It's really convenient for me and my students. Yeah, thank you for that.
Also, please allow me to introduce you to some of the chemical, rather safety videos on various topics that we have, a whole range of them.
Yeah, wow, you have a lot of videos available. I will definitely use them for my students' safety induction. Yeah, so dear, I can see that there are a lot of information in this Oshi portal. I'm now getting very excited to explore it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know that I'm using chemicals, right? So I expect to generate a wide range of chemical waste. Yeah, so it will be a headache for me to dispose. Yeah, so I will really appreciate if you could help me on that.
Of course, Oshi's always there to help you. Maybe you can just step out of your office, could we?
Yeah,
then
sure.
maybe I can show you something.
Okay, let's
that I'd
take
like
a
to
walk.
introduce. Yeah. So you see, here are some of the products that we have, right? It's been designed by Oshi and has been adopted by NUS, and it's in use in all our NUS laboratories.
Alright, looks very professional. What is this trolley for? It looks very interesting.
Yes, so let me talk a little bit more about this, right? This is a chemical waste trolley used to transport chemicals and chemical waste, right? Let me just highlight something. Here, it's ergonomically friendly, right? It can be used to push around. Why? Because it has wheels here. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a brick here.
That's right, for emergencies and also when it's stored anywhere.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, how about the bottles?
Yes.
What's that for?
So these are carriers, the various different models of carriers. It's used to transport chemicals within the laboratory, between laboratories, as well as between buildings. So if you see, there's two different types here, right? Yeah, you may be wondering why. So this one has a cover. Now, if you're using this to transport chemicals, and if there was a spill or someone dropped this carrier, this cover can contain the spill, right? So it's very safe.
Yeah, I think that will really help if there's any spillage, during the transportation. That's
Yes.
great. How about the metal stuff?
Yes, I was waiting for you to ask. So you see, we have this retractable belts. It's used to communicate any hazards, right? Especially when chemicals are being transported in the lift. Okay, regardless of chemical waste or normal chemicals. This is to warn people that something dangerous is being transported in the lift and to treat all chemicals as a possible danger. Okay.
That's a very useful tool.
Yeah. So it also warns others not to share the lift with the chemicals.
Yeah, and you have two different versions. What's the
Going to ask
difference?
that too. You see, this one is our older, bulkier model. We used to
Yeah.
receive lots of complaints from our staff and students, yeah, and we take our feedbacks very seriously.
Right.
So we came up, or rather our office came up with a lighter, less bulkier, lighter design that is now being used around our campus.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
You guys really value the feedback from your customers.
Yes.
Yeah, so far I'm very impressed by all the services provided by OSHI. Yeah.
No problem, Prof. There's always more services that you can tap on from OSHI.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. So if there's any other clarifications that I could help you with, please feel free to contact me at any time.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you, Prof. Nice meeting you.
Nice
Have a
meeting
good
you
day.
too. Have a good day. Oh, oops. Just now I forgot to ask Jia, how should I activate my research grant? Yeah, let me search on OSHI website who I can approach for help. Oh, I see. I can call Samia.
Hi, good morning. My name is Sanya. How can I help you?
Morning. I need to activate my research grant. I'm required to submit IORC. I'm not ITCV, so I need some help for that.
No worry, Prof. I will guide you through via office communicator. Prof, I will put you on speakerphone.
Sure.
Okay, Prof. Can you click to new application?
Yeah, okay.
Then go for Form B and click Show.
Sure, I'm there.
Right. Fill out all the details which is applicable to your research.
Hold on, give me some time to fill up.
Okay.
Hold on. Excellent, Sanya. Thank you for guiding me through LRC. And now I can start my research as soon as possible. So I heard that OSHI provides first-class service. You guys have just proven that.
Oh yes, thank you, Prof. If you need further assistance, you can call me at 65161084.
Sure. Sanya, you guys just made my day.
Thank you, Prof. To ensure continual improvement, could you please spare me a few minutes to fill out the OSHI survey form?
Certainly, just forward the survey to me.
Okay, I will forward you via email. Prof, have a good day ahead.
Thanks. Same to you.
These two postgraduate students from the Princeton Chemistry Laboratory had a chemical spill and they have just completed the spill cleanup.
I'm so thankful we attended the OSHI spill cleanup training. We were able to clean the spill by ourselves.
Exactly. And I informed this incident to OSHI and I believe they'll be coming very soon.
Oh, here they are.
Oh, here come our heroes.
Hello.
Great.
Hello. I received a notification that a spill has occurred in your lab. Are you alright? Is there any injuries?
Yes, we are alright and there are no injuries.
Okay. Has the spill been cleaned up already?
Yes, it has been cleaned up.
That's great. Please allow us to proceed to the lab to conduct IH monitoring.
Sure, of course.
Thank
Please
you.
go ahead.
Now the OSHI officers are checking their lab using the sophisticated monitoring machine to see whether the lab is safe to continue working together.
The room is okay. The
Okay.
exposure level is below exposure limit.
Hi, we have completed monitoring your lab. It is safe now to return to.
Right, thank you so much.
Thank you
It's
so
our
much.
pleasure.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Let's go.
To share with you some of the things that we do in emergency management. So emergency preparedness, we do fire safety, we do life safety, business continuity. These are some of the products, some of the things that we have. Maybe I just share with you one of the emergency preparedness programs. We conduct CPR training for the whole campus. Our outreach is already 3,000 over for the last 4 years. Memorization training, nobody else in Singapore does that. We do it in 2 hours because we have too many things. Every individual has one piece of management to do the CPR. Including the AED also, we have extensive program, meteor missions on the entire campus and so on. So end of the day, this is another avenue to outreach to the community and then create more awareness on safety and all. At the same time, we're also helping the country because people are all over the place, so they're trained, they're able to help somebody else. So CPR training is one of those things. We also provide some other additional service for students. Okay, occasionally students are budget tight and all that stuff. We even cater for some first aid kit and other accessories. Some of the accessories we pay attention on the halls. Okay, we give it to them. We pay attention on student club, we give it to them. So it's self-sufficient. Okay, but occasionally we're also able to provide this additional service for students. In the training, sometimes we give them pamphlets from Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all those things. So training, equipping, and all these are services, and also that gives us an opportunity to outreach and then create this culture of safety. So, we create tokens of appreciation every year. Tokens of appreciation for people who do emergency crisis management as well as any other forums and so on. And if you notice that some of the tokens of appreciation, everything is centered to safety, emergency preparedness. This is torchlight without battery, just pumping action and so on, that's useful. Okay, we have a smoke detector, okay, we created another year. We got fire blanket another year. Battery charger for communication purpose. We have a portable firefighting equipment. And then portable firefighting became so popular because we use it for all the facilities in the teaching area and also near the console boxes and so on. So whatever we do, we really look for things that can enhance the safety consciousness and something that can help the community. Maybe I'll ask Fazli to go through some fire safety details.
Welcome to NUS. As a visitor to NUS, I'm the fire warden for this place. You can identify me easily through my luminous vest. It's orange color, and the back is actually has the word fire warden on it. Okay, every building in NUS has a fire coordinator who's in charge of the entire building. He actually wears a yellow vest with the word fire coordinator. Okay, he's actually in charge of the roll call and all this for the building when they actually evacuate. For the fire wardens, we have at least 2 per floor, who will actually help to evacuate the floor itself before they actually go out. They also help to put out any incident fires that may actually be occurring on the location. Right? There, as part of EM's division's work, we actually have equipments that's specially designed for the buildings. For example, we came up with a fire warden box. Previously, our fire wardens were only using armbands, but it was actually feedback to us that it's not visible, especially you only use on one side. If you're on the other side, you can't see at all. So we came up with this vest with utilities on it that's actually helpful for evacuation. And we came up with a box so that you can put it centralized near to the exit point, whereby they have a choice whether to grab the items or to just immediately just push everything to the evacuation location. Right? Inside the box also, they'll have documentation related to evacuation, things like the floor plan and the roll call list and writing materials as well. So this is a very good feedback. The other thing that came up for the university is we are quite a porous university, so we had a problems of even when the bell was ringing, there could still people who like to actually go through the building during those type periods. So one of the problems that we are facing also is manpower, lack of manpower during such emergencies. So we came up with a stand that actually gives you a visual identification that you shouldn't be crossing this line because there's actually a fire really happening in the building. So that's the other thing that we came up with. The other invention that we shared during the presentation was the fire blanket cum stretcher. Okay, this is specially designed only in NUS you actually have it. Okay, it's actually a normal fire canvas blanket, but you can actually use it as a 6-man stretcher, and we actually place it on every single floor of every building. Right? Okay, moving on, we also have equipment that we rent out to students and staff during the activities. We have shared with you we have activities like red and flag, we have night cycling and all this, and some of these equipment are very useful. Example, we have the AED machine. It's also come in hand with our training, which we conduct for student population as well as staff. We also open this up to contractors and also family members of staff who are actually staying on campus, okay, because it's a very useful skill to have. Okay, we have first aid bags and also extinguishers that we loan out. Okay, and for students who are actually going for overseas trip, we actually have pamphlets that we give out to them as well, and also training courses for our student leaders so that they know better how to actually be safe when actually overseas and what numbers that they can call. So we prepare them before they even actually go out for the activities. Okay, we also rent out things like this vest, which they can actually just customize and put along their own logos and stuff like that. Okay, so it's actually easily recyclable for every event that they might actually have. Right, and on top of that, we also have specialized training equipment. Example is this fire safety board. Right, so we just have to turn it on. So when we need to actually simulate a real fire, we just have to actually just trigger by spraying at the smoke detector. So when it gets detected, it will actually turn red and will actually cause the whole alarm system to be turned on. Apparently, it takes some time. rotate to that side. Everybody okay? Yes. Alright, good. Alright. Okay, now we're going to show you a practical how to put up instant fire. Okay, the first tool we're going to use is actually the CO2 extinguisher. Okay, you can find it in most of our buildings extinguishers. The steps to use is simple. PASS. P stands for pulling on the pin. How you pull the pin is just by twisting it in one direction. In the forward direction, okay, it's broken, you can pull it out. This pin you can just throw it away. Alright? Okay, next thing is going to aim it. Okay, for this one you have a swivel handle. Okay, make sure you keep pointing forward, but don't spray this at your friends. Right? You don't spray at the fire. So make sure you can actually be able to handle this. How I actually recommend you to use is, okay, if you're a right-hander, you put your right hand here, your left hand actually balance the weight. So you're going to do a test. Right? You can actually handle the weight properly. Next thing is where to stand. Right? Is this safe by fire? Definitely not, right? Okay, you should be approaching from behind. Right? But before you should also ensure there's nobody standing in front of you because you have to spray this on anybody. Right? So once you actually have that, okay, you need to do the squeeze, okay, and also a sweeping action. So I'm going to show you the pattern. Then do a squeeze. And complete it with a full sweeping action. Right? Very easy to use, right? Okay. Why don't you get one of the sensor? Maybe Mr. Tan. Right? Can you see whether you can actually get it? Okay, first time is to pull the pin. So sir, can you just pull the pin, just twist, correct, just take it out, you can pass it to me. Next thing is to address the handle. Okay, so how you hold it? Okay, do a test, sir. Alright, good. Now we shall go towards the fire. Okay, you ready? Yes. Okay, press and move forward. Okay, the next tool, okay, we're going to show you is actually the blanket. Then we talk about the blanket. Okay, can you see it as a stretcher thumb blanket? So you see, you fold it this way, there's actually 6 handles, right? You want to use it as a stretcher, just put it this way, put it down. Okay, we have tested it up to about 100 kg. So you can put someone there, you can get 6 people to use it when you need to. But of course, there are other things like office chairs, which can be used just to drive the person to the staircase and get the civil defense people to bring them down. Right? So you need to use this as a fire blanket. Just make sure that the straps are not in your way. And the best way to hold it is actually having a big front exposure like this to protect yourself. Of course, your hands, you see how I put it? Okay, it's underneath the canvas so that you don't get burned. Right? And how to approach is a simple way as how you approach with the extinguisher. So I will show you. Okay, just move forward. Okay, and just drop it. Okay, be careful not to tumble over. Okay, or you want to step it and tumble over forward. Okay, just leave it for a while. Right? You will actually do what it does, it suffocates the fire, take away the oxygen. So when there's no more oxygen supply, it should be okay. Right? For our lab officers nowadays, we tell them when they actually have done this, they should stand by with extinguisher and also call for help. Okay? But in the case that you are actually using a canvas blanket like this at home, you also need to know how to take it out. How to take it out is you need to actually take the furthest corner, alright, and target towards you slowly. Right? But be careful not to overturn the, right? Right? Target towards you slowly. Alright? And it should be out. Right? It's very important you don't start from the center because the center itself will be hot from the fire, right? Actually, for canvas blankets in the market, you only use it once, you have to throw it away. But down here you can see that it's actually can be reusable, right? Alright. Okay. So why don't you get another accessor? Mr. Tan, I'm going to give you the time.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
How you hold it?
Lucky, You at least at 1.5 meter away, well, he is closer.
Alright, sir. Now remove that side first.
Okay, you have to pose.
Okay, don't put it up too high because the smoke releases come out. If it's low, it just starting slowly away. Okay, alright? That's how you do it, sir. Okay, well done. Okay, well done. Give a round of applause. Okay, so that's all we have for you today. Thank you very much. Okay, now we shall proceed back inside for further questions. Okay, so that's all we have.